Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading for March 2021. Alright, so we've had a bit of drama in the past, haven't we Leo? And it doesn't look as dramatic this month, thank the Lord, it's not as dramatic. There's still some stuff going on, but it's not as bad as it was. But we're starting the month, now if you're single, we're starting the month with a little bit of romance coming into the spread. So this is really, really nice. It looks like something you may have been working towards for some time. So I've got that, and I've got the world around that, which means I've got some really nice new beginnings here around that too. Interestingly though, Leo, you've got this tendency to push this person away a little bit, and I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, there's just romance coming in there at the start of the month. So look, just enjoy it while it's there. I'm not sure that this is your forever person if you're single, because I do have a breakup card at the end of the month, and I'll get to that when I get to the end of the month. But it does look like there's a nice little romance in here, whether it be a short time or a long time. I'm not sure. I'll see what happens as I go through this read. All right, if you are married, it just means reignited romance in your current relationship, so that will be nice as well. Okay, so big cards in this spread. Death, Hanged Man, World, and also some relocation going in here as well. So lots of things happening. Aces as well, so new beginnings. So the world at your feet. Let's talk about the world at your feet, because that's a really like the biggest, the best card in the deck when you've got the world at your feet. This is the time when it's a good opportunity to start new things, or if you've got anything on the back burners that you want to start, or do it now, because when the world is in your spread, it's a really good time. And with the world comes in the Hanged Man. So these two cards are touching each other. So the world is at your feet regarding a situation that is completely different than what you're used to doing. So this could be a lot of things. Is this relationship you're starting with someone who's completely not your type, or not what you were looking for, or you meet them and you think, no, I don't think I like them or something, but then it turns out they're going to be like the best thing that ever happened? Or are you looking for a new job and it's something completely different than what you're trained in or you're used to doing? Then and you might think, oh, should I do that because that's not what I'm used to, or that's not what I know? Yes, you need to do that too. So this is basically saying when things are coming in and it's something that's fresh and new, and you might be scared because you don't know, and it's somewhere you haven't been before, or you don't have knowledge or experience in that area, don't worry about it. Just go for it. Go for it. The world's in there with the Hanged Man. So any new opportunities that present themselves during March, it's really a good idea to take them on, because I also have the Death card coming into your spread, which is endings and the birth of a new you, coming out of the dark and into the light. So like I said, the dramas are over. Now that I see that all the dramas with the other people are over, all we're dealing here is you and what's going on in your own mind, and you worrying about everything and all these big changes that are coming through. March seems to be a really transitional month for a lot of star signs. So what I would suggest, Leo, is try and roll with these changes, because even though they might look daunting and something that you want to sort of reject or sort of buck against what's happening, I would suggest roll with them, because the cards in here suggest that it's a good thing to do that, and it's all going to turn out okay. Now, if you're thinking about moving house towards the end of the month, then it does look like that's the time that you're going to do that. You know, I'm kind of on the fence about it a bit though. While I've got this movement away from the house, I'm not entirely convinced that the timing is right. I mean, that's not going to matter if you're buying a house and contracts are signed and we can't change the timing of things. But I'm not really sure that it's the right time for you. If it has to happen, it has to happen. But it does look like you're on a wheel and you're going around and round in circles, and maybe you're thinking of moving, or should you stay or should you go? And I'm on the fence about whether you should actually relocate at the end of March. So I prefer you to embrace these other changes that are coming in, rather than an actual full-on move away to somewhere else, because it does have an effect on relationships that you have in your life. And this is where I'm coming into the relationship breakdown that I mentioned at the start of the spread. So if you've got that romance starting in the start of March, which looks really nice, it's different for you, but it's really, really nice. The events that lead up to you moving or changing, or this house relocation, is going to affect this relationship and make this relationship perhaps even fall apart. So that's just something to think about. If that relationship turns into something that seems like it's really important to you, then maybe that move around the house is probably not a great time for you. Like, hang in there for a little bit more. I know it seems like you're worrying a lot in this spread. You've got your head in your hands a lot in this spread. So worrying, thinking, you're thinking a lot. The thinking isn't going to change the changes that are coming in. What we have to do is roll with them and be flexible as they come in. That's the big message for you this month, Leo, is to just kind of roll with them as they come through, rather than sit around and just worry the heck out of everything and then just make yourself crazy because you're worrying and losing sleep and everything. Lots of changes, but I really like all the changes, Leo. So I'm really glad we've got past all that bloody drama. But embrace the new people coming into your life. Embrace the changes around your work and your money, or building a home, things like that. I really like it. So good luck with all of that, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.